How's it going, everyone? Gonna do a different video today on a different saw. If you follow my videos, I recently bought a Mastercraft, got it home, put everything all together, the stand, everything, and the blade was off kilter, and on that particular saw it was on for like 119 bucks. It was really cheap. I got it all together and then went to go cut, and the pitch of the blade to the angle of the fence was off, and there was nothing I could do about it to adjust it. So do I take the chance going and buying another one and it being the same thing? And I like to have, maybe some better quality. So I saved up a little bit more thanks to you guys and watching my videos. I saved up on my YouTube money, and I went and I bought a new saw today. So pretty exciting. I bought let me show you here, Dewalt. It's a 10-inch compact job site table saw. So it's going to be a much better quality than the other one was. It's clearly going to be built way better, and I can cut up to 24 inches wide. So I'll bring the camera closer here and I'll show you the specs on it, and then we'll get to opening it. So back here in a second. Okay guys, I'm not going to go through everything on here, but this is the back of the box here, and it kind of shows, like it's got a rack and pinion fence rail, so the fence rolls really smooth. 15 amp motor, 48 RPMs. It's not supposed, even going through hardwood, it's supposed to just cut through like butter, so that is going to be nice. And then it's got onboard storage for all of your accessories. So here is what is all the specs on everything, what your cutting angles are, any of that. So if you want to take a better look at that, just pause the video. And then it includes what it all includes. So the rip fence, you're getting a blade, arbor wrench, spindle wrench, blade guard assembly, miter gauge, and push stick. So that's all what's included in the box. So we'll get set up here and we'll get to opening it. Okay, so get this box open here. It does have these giant staples in it. Get those out of the way. Comes really nicely packaged. I'm pretty sure there's not too much setup to be done on it. So what we'll do is we'll lay this down here and we'll pull it out. That's how it's all packaged in there. And there you go, there's the empty box. Now on top you're going to get your manual, and it's a relatively thick manual. It's probably because it's 3 different languages, so it does have French and Spanish in there too. So I have lots of experience with table saws, so this is going to go in with my manuals. Alright, so on the side of the one styrofoam you have your miter gauge so that you can cut cross cuts, and the nice thing is about these is you can add on a piece of wood to make this a little bit wider, and it'll work a lot better for you. The guard, which you should put on. I'm telling you, you should put it on. I'm not telling you you have to, because it won't be going on my saw, because I hate guards, and I'm very safe. I'm never careless around while using a table saw. I've used one for many, many years, never hurt myself. My father did cut his fingertip off on a table saw. So not saying it doesn't happen, but I recommend, if you have no experience on a table saw, put this guard on. If not, you might find, like if you're an experienced guy like me, you're gonna get irritated by it, and it's just more in the way than anything. But like I said, I'm not condoning not putting this on. You should. Okay. Get this other side open here. Alright, this side The foam has, whoops, sorry, that was probably really loud. And there, that is a fancy fence right there. So your push stick is right in here, right inside the fence. That is really intelligent. It's always within a hand's reach away. So, and apparently you're able to hold all of this stuff on your saw. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I went in and I priced out a whole bunch of different saws, and I looked at a King table saw, industrial table saw. I looked at like the upper grade Mastercraft, and this one just so happens was on for $3.99 and it's regular $5.49. So most of my tools are Dewalt, and I do have a lot of Mastercraft too. It is affordable, and I live in Ontario, Canada, so we have lots of Canadian tires around. So let's get the bag off here. Right away, the build quality is 100 times different than the Mastercraft one I bought. You can feel it right away just by touching it, how great it feels. Now, it does have extensions for the side, so I'm just going to take a quick second to go over that, and then we'll be back. Okay, so now that I got everything attached on here, except the blade guard, like I said, wow, what an amazing saw. What a smart design. It is just unbelievable how they thought this thing through. So your fence actually locks on both sides, on either end, onto this shaft, and then you actually there's a lock on the side. You unlock the lock, and then this is your gauge right here, and you turn this little knob and the whole fence goes out. So say you can cut up to 24 inches. So now when you get out here, you're like, oh, well, there's nothing supporting here on the material. Well, look at how they thought this through. So you flip this over, lock it in, and there's your fence. So, like, how intelligent is that? It just like that. Now it's even with the. So if you put it back, now you have an extra wide little fence, and it's supported out on the end. So very, very hands down to you, Dewalt, for figuring that out, because that's going to be a time saver without having to try to line up the fence. The fence is always locked in a specific angle, and the alignment is just amazing on the fence. If you look down that line, it's perfect. So you have your blade adjust here. This is your angle for your blade. Let me just show you here. So I turn this, and the blade comes up with this knob right here, and then this locks it and unlocks this so you can turn your blade. So get that back on 0. There. So, and the part you attach your cover to, or your blade guard, goes right on there. So, and you got your slots here for doing your cross cuts. But I'd have to say this is definitely by far the nicest saw I've ever owned, and will own for a while now. And thanks to you guys for watching my videos and allowed me to get this. So, all right. Well, if you guys have any questions, I'll do some cutting with the video, or in a little bit later of a video. I'm in the middle of building a fence here too. Try to get some video of that, and but I appreciate everybody checking out my videos. Please remember to subscribe, and as always, if you click that thumbs up button, it would be greatly appreciated. Have a great day.